The following passage is an excerpt from a book about Medjugorje known as the Red Book. To better understand these words from this book, we must take a step back. They are very clear words spoken by the visionary Mirjana. Like all things said about the Queen of Peace, they cannot be erased, and they are an integral part of the mystery of Medjugorje. Afterwards, I spoke with the visionary, Mirjana, who repeats again, this period is the period of graces. When many graces are given, it is the period of conversion. The second period will be a very painful purification process that will be for all humanity, and at the end of this process Jesus will come and the visible sign will appear. I asked the seer how she feels. On the one hand, she feels sad, and on the other hand, she emphasizes that we must be very happy, if we know what awaits us. This life has value. During an apparition on November 2, 1985, the priest saw Mirjana lowering her head. She was very sad, with eyes full of tears. After the apparition he asked her, "What was it? Why were you so sad?" Then she explained, "The Madonna made me see for the first time, as in a film, the unfolding of the first secret. It's very hard and heavy. For this I am sad." The visionary says she has asked the Madonna, "If these things will come, does it mean God has a hard heart?" Our Lady replied, "God does not have a hard heart, but man has a hard heart. Look around you and you will see how many sins there are, and you will then understand." Afterwards, I spoke with the visionary, who repeats again, this period is the period of graces. The second period will be a very painful purification process that will be for all humanity. And at the end of this encounter with Our Lady, Jesus will come. I asked the seer how she feels. On the one hand, she feels sad, and on the other hand, she emphasizes that we must be very happy, if we know what awaits us. This life has value, but in the face of eternal life. Please understand, here on earth we are only passengers on a way to eternity. The visionary emphasizes this aspect of the joy and hope that we must have looking at the future. As you know, Our Lady sends messages to all of us. Our Lady says precisely that every day we should be in holiness, obedience, God's goodness, to make us more beautiful and more ready for the coming of the Lord. This moment of crisis in all humanity is a very favorable moment for us Christians to discover God. It is indeed a grace to discover God. I truly tell you, blessed are you if you have suffering. But bless not you with suffering, but blessed are you if you discover God and eternal life in your sufferings.